Well, hey, hi, hello. I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by for, I believe it's like day 14. I'm not really sure. I've lost track of the days on my roofing project. I'm actually into just, I would say fine detail only, not so fine details, finishing up. So I thought I would just pause since it's the sunset and share with you my thoughts as of today. I had to take several days off to do some other work, and because it snowed, and during the snow, I had some puddling, which was much to my disappointment. Some right there next to my scupper hole, my canale, and a few other spots. However, it is what it is, right? At least I will reinforce the areas where I've had some ponding. I spent a lot of time and money putting in a tapered system, but I kind of knew that I did it incorrectly. I was dealing with an already ponding roof, not a perfectly flat roof. And yeah, so it is how it is. I also spent a good deal of extra money on self-adhesive base sheet and cap sheets, which worked well at the beginning, but then stopped adhering as soon as it got below like 60 degrees. The rolls say 40 degrees, but that is not true. It's about 60 degrees. They stop adhering at all. So it was a little extra money for that, and then I had to come back. I'm still having to come back. You see all these bricks? Those are holding down edges, which I have put all weather, cold and wet, more expensive than some other stuff, adhesive down to glue down all my edges. All that said, it's coming along. I finally got number 3 bits for my drill. For some reason kept looking at just the screw itself and could have sworn it was a 2, but lo and behold it's a 3, which has solved a lot of problems. And so that's one of my tips, is to make sure that you understand and have the right size bit, my nose is running, for the job, both the drill bit and the drill, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Anyway, I've finally got the right tools, and as everybody knows, that makes a big difference. Now I'm just whittling away when the weather is nice. My canales are a little bit high, you can see from that one, because of the insulation I put on, and so I'm gonna be cutting those out and doing some custom work on those at a different day. It's not critical, but it is something that needs to happen. I don't know if you can see down there where there's some bricks and a puddle right there. See that gleam? That's near one of my other canales. So at least it did show me that the majority of water did move toward the canales. There's a couple other puddles over there which didn't quite make it to my back canale, and one over there. So I'll be doing some work and some reinforcing on all of that. And I do have most of my termination bars on, and I'm slowly trimming the edges. I would say a more professional roofer would definitely not have as much waste, so wouldn't have probably had to buy another roll of cap sheet, which was $100, and then spend an extra day or 2, depending on the muscles. I have a pulled muscle, and so that has slowed me down quite a bit in trimming these edges, but it is coming along slowly but surely. Once I get the edges trimmed, then I will seal them up one more time with some sealant, and then bring the stucco up to that edge, and it should look nice and pretty from the outside. So my tips as of today are the same as they were in the past, in that you're going to need more materials and more time and more help than you think. It's kind of par for course with any do-it-yourself project. Getting the right bits for the job sounds self-explanatory, but I will mention it because I have spent some hours in agony that were, I like to make things harder than they have to be, like most humans. So good job to me on that. That was a success in making it harder than it has to be. But now that I have the right bits for the job, I should be able to finish up this back There's actually just a couple little sections that I haven't finished screwing down that bar, and I will finish trimming it. And then it's just kind of endless seams and reinforcement. You can see right there where there was a little puddling and the seams come up. I'm not really worried about it for leaking because it's very little water, and I know there's a base sheet under there and a whole roof under that. But if I was in a different climate, I would be more worried about it. So yeah, hire a professional. That's my advice, my 2 cents at the end of the day. There's a reason why professionals get paid to do their professional jobs, because they know all those little tips and tricks and have a crew. That's the other thing. Working on my own while possible, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. Definitely would have been a better job and a quicker job if I had had help. That said, you know, it is what it is. I'm working with the budget I'm working with and paying myself, and also juggling through weather and whatnot. So anyway, there you have it, a brick filled, all those bricks are on edges, and they've been sitting for a couple days, and then I'm going to move them and finish up the last of these edges tomorrow and the next day. So yeah, let me know in the questions and comments section if you have any questions or comments. As always, you can find ways of supporting me and connecting with me in the description. And until next time, I wish you love, lightheartedness, peaceful conflict resolution. Don't forget to play every day and drive forward.